Let's turn from there to happier news. And what happier news than the fact that in these COVID times, the world's biggest sporting event, the Olympics, will begin tomorrow in Tokyo. The Tokyo Olympics, of course, will be different because there will be no audiences. The Indian contingent will only send 20 athletes and 6 officials to the opening ceremony, keeping in mind the COVID threat. India will be at serial number 21 in the march past, and ace boxer Mary Kom, men's hockey team captain Manpreet Singh will lead the contingent. Now earlier today I spoke to our consulting sports editor Boria Majumdar and asked him the big question. The Olympics last year, Boria, put off due to the COVID pandemic. This time too, COVID clouding the games. Several athletes tested positive. What's the mood out there in Tokyo, Boria?
Yes, the countdown to the opening ceremony has started, but every talk is about COVID. I mean, if you see, every team is debating about whether or not to send their athletes to the opening ceremony. The mood is apprehensive. It is tense. Everyone, whoever is a stakeholder, whether it is the organizers, the IOC, the media, the locals, the, COVID liaison people, everyone is just talking about one thing. What will be the impact? What is there in store in the next 2 weeks? Can the games be pulled off? What is the level of infection? So it's a very different one. At the same time, people have waited for 5 years. So there is a sense that once the games begin, action has begun already with softball, but the real thing starts with the opening ceremony. And once that happens, the mood will change perceptibly. The whole debate, should the Olympics happen? Should it go on or not go on? That will be put to rest once and for all. And in that sense, here in Tokyo, the mood is one of apprehension, like I said. Locals are certainly against the games at this point in time. They fear that all of us have brought in COVID or will bring in COVID. We are scared because if we get a ping, it means we have to get into 14-day isolation. The athletes are scared. So all of us are wanting the action to start because we want to get to the mood of it and start and watch, the world's greatest people in action in the world's greatest spectacle.
Of course, there's this time a lot of anticipation about India's chances. Many believe this could be, in terms of medals, our best ever Olympics. We've sent our largest contingent. Any hopes on day one itself of medal? I believe shooting starts.
I think this is the best ever Indian contingent. There is no debate that on day one, and I absolutely firmly believe this, that on day one, India has a chance to win more than one medal. Whether it is Deepika and Atanu in the mixed event in archery, in recurve, whether it is Mirabai Chanu in weightlifting, whether it is Saurabh Chaudhary and, the women shooters in rifle and pistol, we have a genuine chance on day one. I was having a chat with the shooters. Suma, for example, the coach was, on my show, and everyone is actually waiting for day one to unfold. If India wins 2 medals on day one, the momentum will considerably shift and everything becomes different. In that sense, I can't wait. If we get 2 good medals on day one, believe you me, we can actually touch 10. And if that happens amidst the COVID wave, the monstrous COVID wave, all the negativity and gloom, the entire country will actually get behind India and start cheering for India. That's what I'm waiting for. Because this contingent, unlike in the past, has real potential to touch double-digit figures. So fingers crossed, hopefully we will be able to touch 10.
Appreciate your joining us there, Boria Majumdar. Have a great time. The Olympics over the next couple of weeks should provide us some kind of relief in COVID time.